Hello everyone. Welcome to Ponderings of the Priest. Last week we talked about the promises of the Incarnation and how through the Incarnation God assures every one of us that we are not only good, but we are very good. The pondering today is, how is it that we actually come to believe that we actually come to own that deep within and act from that belief that we, you and I, are very good? How do we come to do that? Because, what we also know about ourselves in our humanness, that we do wrong things. We hurt each other, we gossip about each other, we steal things, we cheat, we lie. we know that there are things we do, even when we know we shouldn't do them, that we do them anyway. Who was it who said, I just can't help myself? And so that causes us to struggle with believing and trusting that we were made to be very good. So here's the difference. We were made to be very good. God created you and me very good. But God also gave us free will. He gave us the choice to decide how we're going to act and what we're going to do. God hopes that we will choose to do what He has tried to teach us, especially what He's tried to teach us in Jesus Christ. But we don't always do that. So that's where, and this is why Christmas and Easter are always bookended, that's where the promise of redemption comes in, is that in and through Jesus Christ, every day, you and I have the opportunity to change. To say, God, I really messed up. I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. Help me to do better. Help me to be better. Help me to claim that basic goodness with which you created me. And so we have the opportunity to consciously make the choices to live into that basic goodness. And here's how we do it. There's a quote, I don't know who it was from, who said, "Esteemable acts build self-esteem." Practice a random act of kindness every single day and don't get caught and don't tell anybody. And within a very short period of time, you will be astounded at how in touch with your basic goodness you feel. When we do something wrong, when we've hurt someone, when we've gossiped, when we've stolen, when we've lied, when we've cheated, first of all, stop. Just stop. And then second of all, do whatever's necessary to make that right again. Don't do it again. Apologize when necessary. Atone for what you've done. Make amends for what you've done. And then stop and try to do differently. But we need God's help in doing that. And then to change. And it is in that process of forgiveness and redemption and change and doing things that are right and good. Because it requires our actions. If we don't do what we know, it doesn't make any difference what we know. And so in and through that, we discover our basic goodness. We hear what Jesus calls to us, "Come to me, all you who are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." To turn to Jesus and say, God, this is bigger than me. Jesus, please help me with this. It's those three wonderful prayers that Anne Lamott says we only ever need: help, thanks, and wow. Because in that process, we do discover our basic goodness, and we also learn to love one another as Christ loves us. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Something to ponder for the week.